Yeah, the way I see the signs or feel the signs is through sort of everything. It's like, if I ask for something, and especially I like asking to turn the volume on the signs, to turn the volume up. And so when I do that and then see how the day proceeds or the next few days proceed or the week or whatever, I will hear it through a person, through a song on the radio I turn on, through the billboard that I'm driving through, a meditation, through just kind of like just a knowing kind of feel. It's just kind of all the things. I just feel like I'm very attuned to a lot of the things.
All right, so we got Emilio back with us on the O Coalition.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people face, which is sort of, what do I do with my, work and life and career? And you've framed it, in a different episode a little bit, where you've got this opportunity that you could pursue to go get that W-2 job, which you've had before and you've made a lot of money, or you can continue doing a variety of different things that are commission only, right? And then is the third one Relationship Renegades, or is that part of the commission only?
Yeah, because I'm juggling like 3 to 4 things right now and have been for a while. And those are the commission only.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people might benefit from this because of 2 things. One, if you've ever had conflict internally about like, okay, where do I go? This can help. What we're going to do today is going to help resolve that. And the other thing, which you mentioned before we got on, was you'd kind of like to hear from God. Like, what's the direction?
Yes.
So tell me just a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Like what have you ever experienced that before? And if so, what was that like?
Yeah, the way I see the signs or feel the signs is through sort of everything. It's like, if I ask for something, and especially I like asking to turn the volume on the signs, to turn the volume up. And so when I do that and then see how the day proceeds or the next few days proceed or the week or whatever, I will hear it through a person, through a song on the radio I turn on, through the billboard that I'm driving through, a meditation, through just kind of like just a knowing kind of feel. It's just kind of all the things. I just feel like I'm very attuned to a lot of the things.
Yeah.
And I'll find the answer, especially because it'll start to repeat. It's like, oh, I've heard that. It's like, you told me to read Lowly Prophet, and someone else told me to read Lowly Prophet, and this person told me to read Prophet. It's like, I should probably read Lowly Prophet, right? So if something continues to come up in my life,
Okay.
then I'm like, okay, and let's follow that path.
Yeah.
So I try to hear or feel or experience those things.
So on this particular topic, do you feel like or have you had any of those experiences, or is it just like blank?
Yes, I have had those experiences. I think I know the answer of what
the answer. I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but it's one of those things where I just like,
what's the answer? If you didn't fight it and you're just to say, okay, well, here's the answer I actually got, even if you don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I like it and I don't like it for lots of reasons, right? It would be letting go of a couple things, and it would just be 100% focused on Relationship Renegades, because there's so much gifts, talents, and strengths that Rachel has, that I have, that we have collectively together, that we have yet to use to capacity or to max or to really like drive and let's press the gas, because we're all scattered in a variety of projects. And I know God brought us together for a reason. And I know if we actually put the pedal to the metal on that thing, that fruits would come of all kinds in a 360 way for all of the above. I think it's fear, which is weird because I have burned my boats, as Tony Robbins would say, and swam to my island. I've burnt a lot of things, right? Because I used to be oil and gas and I burnt all of that. I used to be finance and accounting and I completely pivoted. I used to do executive coaching. I used to just do speaking. Like I've had many 180s in my life and have had to take the leap, but it's like that leap again. And I know what that feels like. And I know what's on the other side of it. So I should even be more adept to do it, the fruits that can come from it. But I'm human, right? And I definitely do have those fears. And we're about to, we just started trying for kids. And if we have a family soon, and we're about to try to save money for a down payment on a house, and there's back taxes, and there's all these things financially that then gets me to okay, well, I can make some quick income just continuing to do what we do now, right? Which is got some acting gigs. We could do some Relationship Renegade stuff. I could sell some wellness technology stuff. And that's really, the wellness technology is what drives everything else, just because I've booked a great book of business there. To me, it's an easy sell and can generate a lot of revenue. It's an easy sell because it helps a lot of people, with pain and all this kind of stuff. And
Does it go away with Relationship Renegades, or does it
That's the
integrate
thing.
in
I don't know
somehow?
if I should still have it on the side,
Okay, so
right
it's a
now.
no-no.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think ideally, I think I would just be doing Relationship Renegades and acting. It would be like the ideal situation is acting, speaking, and entertaining. And the acting and speaking and entertainment is Relationship Renegades.
Okay.
And that's what we love to do. We love to act, speak, and entertain. And if I was doing that to the max, I feel like my soul would be happy. I would be happy. But I think there's just a fear that, well, will that take time? When we need like a lot of the money now, and a lot of the money now, I could just go make some sales over here and we'll be good. And then I can make some sales over here and they're going to be good. And there's always going to be something. So then I just make some sales and I'll be over here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think like there's an old side of me echoing, because even with the W-2 and stuff, like there was a point when like, even like, let's take it back, like oil and gas consulting. When I was doing oil and gas consulting, I was making close to $750K. Like that was the mark. And
Yeah, good
I
money.
kind of miss making that money, right? And I feel like with Relationship Renegades, I'm very much of like I forgot who said this, but like if you want to make $1 billion, figure out how to help 1 billion people, right? And I don't need to make $1 billion, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I understand the more that you're able to provide those solutions to a lot of people's whatever they're going through, there's a byproduct from that.
Mhm.
There's this beautiful currency, this beautiful energetic win-win-win-win-wins situation. And so, yeah, oh wow, I made 750 over there doing oil and gas consulting. But I know that there's like a 50x with Relationship Renegades because of the amount of people that we can help. But a part of me with the short-term instant gratification, I'm like, well, dang, like I just missed the like huge checks every month that I used to get. And now it's like zero. Like they're like, I'm used to like the steady income.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, it's not until I go and do stuff that we get stuff. And so when I think about family coming up, and I think about like eliminating some back taxes and saving up for a big down payment to get the house that we actually wanted, to help my mom. And I have big dreams for my mom to get her a home and to help my dad with his health. And I just have a lot of things that I want to do. And I feel like, man, I'm about to be 40 this year. And, and I know I shouldn't, but because I'm human, I'll compare. I'm like, there's times where I compare. I'm like, man, if I kept on the road with finance, if I kept on the road with oil and gas, I see my friends who did, some of them are billionaires or multimillionaires,
Would you be happy with that?
No. And so I definitely know a part of me, a small part of me is like, yeah, you have the multimillionaires, you'd be on that path, you'd have a lot of money. But I know a lot of those people are also miserable. Right. And I know a lot of those people don't.
Well, they're not you.
Yeah. Like, and honestly, I say all this stuff just to like say it all to get it out.
Right.
But honestly, at the same time, like I do honestly got to experience like heaven on earth. Like me and my wife, when we go to see me and Rachel, like I feel like I am the richest man on earth because of like, not having to wake up to an alarm, to like Rachel is everything to me. Our relationship is everything to me. The friends we have is everything to me. Like the family that we have is everything to me. Like the laughs that we have and that we can dance and be fully free is everything to me.
What if you poured your heart and soul into Relationship Renegades? Would that be included in the mix there of, hey, yeah, I'm doing what I love?
Yeah, no, that would be all of it. Like, I think that's the essence. Like, I know that that's the answer.
You just don't like it.
I love it. It's just, it's a fear that the interim, I don't know why, because if it was easy, I would just do it already, I think there's a fear because I feel like I need to hold on to this quick revenue generator because of all the things that are coming up in our life right now.
And is that true?
I don't know.
Do you need to hang on to it?
I don't know. Because I feel like if I don't, like that's what allowed us to.
So that was off, right? When you spoke and you said, I feel like when I don't, like you were just off.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, just release that.
Yeah.
Reset.
What was the question?
Do you need that income right now? Is that?
We do need the income right now.
Okay. Is that the best way to get income right now?
At the moment, it seems like the only way.
Okay. So it seems like the only way is a non-answer.
Yeah.
Right. Because it seems only, it's never the only.
Yeah.
So that's
so that's where I go, right? Because I'm like, it's not the only way, right? Because
it seems like the easiest way.
Yeah.
Today.
It seems like the easiest today, doing the W-2, right? Like I can go and become a VP of business development for another company that I've done in the past for many years and then have the steady income.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Two things. I got what I need.
Yes.
So if you're okay,
yes,
we're just going to do the work because anyone at home watching this, they might be dealing with a similar thing. Like this pull. Like, okay, so what do you do?
Yeah.
All right. So for you in particular, if you were to go back and watch what you just said,
and
listen to what you just said, The answer is obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't need me
Yeah.
to tell you what the answer is.
Right.
You know the answer.
Yeah.
And so the fear that you keep coming back to is so soft. It's like so subtle. It's so like deep and wrapped in like a cancer almost. It's like, what is it that is hanging on to? Like if you were to say, all right, I'm willing to let go of the fear. I'm willing to like do what's needing to be done in order to create what it is that needs to be created. What comes up?
What I need to do. A lot of things come up. I think about team. When I think about scaling Relationship Renegades, I think about team.
No, what's the resistance that comes up?
Of not doing those things. I don't have time.
Okay. Why?
Because
is it true?
Because 90% of the revenue is post PMO. I'm sorry, it was my sales job.
Okay. So you don't have time because you're focused so much on the sales job to get the short-term income.
To be honest, like in the past few years, we've paused Relationship Renegades.
Yeah.
When we used to speak and coach and retreats and all that, we haven't done that for years.
But you are acting.
Right. Correct. And when I mean Relationship Renegades, is like really helping people, like helping men create a heaven on earth for themselves and their partner.
Okay.
To help them create more healthy, happy relationships. More
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah. And so right now it's like 100% sales. And it has been the past few years because we were catching up on a lot of stuff from our digital nomad travels. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's just like, well, it's just the resistance is I don't have time because I'm having to focus all my time on the sales so that we can get caught up.
If we could cut to the chase on this for, people watching.
Yeah.
And we don't have a lot of time for this particular episode, today.
Yeah.
So we could like take it slower and kind of ease into it.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting people know the reason I'm doing this is because we're on a tight window. Yeah. So I'm going to take you into the clearing so that you can receive the insight you need.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's not mine to answer, but it's yours to accept.
Yeah.
So when you think of Relationship Renegades, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think of Relationship Renegades and feel what it feels like when it's successful. Just go as forward into the future as you need to, 2 years, 3 years, like where is it? 5 years? What does it feel like when it's providing the impact that you would like it to be providing and producing the income that you'd like it to be producing?
It just feels like a dream. It feels like heaven. It's all the emotions.
Okay, are you feeling it? So feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. I allow myself to feel. Relationship Renegades at its potential.
I allow myself to feel Relationship Renegades at its potential.
There you go. Breathe. Now amplify it. Just allow it to continue to amplify as you breathe. Right? Turn up the volume, if you will. Like, let yourself feel it fully. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice any images that might pop in your mind. Look at your home life. By that time you might have, a child or two. What does the family look like? What does that feel like in that home? You got it?
I'm struggling a little bit, just 50-50. I could see some things, but the feelings aren't coming up as strong. And I don't know if it's because
it's okay.
My ego's blocking them for some reason.
So do you see the family?
Or time.
Go to a place where you see your family while Relationship Renegades is super successful. What does the family look like?
When they're all together and we're laughing.
Do you see any children?
Yeah. I see a couple kids running around.
Okay. Find the oldest one and look the oldest one in the eyes. Let me know when you see the eyes of your oldest child. There you go. Okay. So now, boy or girl?
This one's a boy.
Okay. You're going to ask this young boy, can the boy speak? Is he old enough to speak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to ask this young boy, what do you think of Relationship Renegades? Just ask him out loud. What do you think of Relationship Renegades?
What do you think about Relationship Renegades?
And listen, feel. Okay, you felt that, right? It was like an energy shot. We all felt that. Everyone's crying in here because that's the truth. That's the yes. That's the answer you've been looking for. This is what I want you to take out of here, because when we can enter into the feeling state of our dreams, then everything else falls away. You either fight it and it will be taken from you with no sales, or you embrace it and allow for what you have been chartered to bring into humanity to be created. So it's up to you. How long do you fight? Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate you.